Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. I'm back. The plan was to fast travel to the next area, or see if I could figure that out, and then go from there. I guess that's what I'll do. I think it said that you could fast travel from the map in your private room. I guess this is a cutscene. I should have rested sooner, probably. Oh, maybe not.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Blood bag complete. Okay. Let's take a shower. Yeah, this game is filled with just little cutscenes like this that I guess are skippable, but they really want to show off the technology. And Norman Reedus' naked ass.
EX grenade number 0.
That's such a dope way to exit a shower. The wink. Examine weapon rack. Do I even have any weapons? Like, what is even here? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm good with all that. Examine table. Leave. Activate terminal. Can I really fast travel? I like, even looking that up felt like kind of shameful, because isn't the whole point of this game so far is that you have to go everywhere on foot? Man, I haven't been reading any of this lore. I don't know, I don't want to have to read all this. Put condition first. It's cool that they highlight the important parts. Take old equipment, recycle it. If only our real economy was so efficient. So I guess these messages are being sent timed throughout the game whenever I reach certain points or I experience certain deficiencies. Our hard work is paying off. Delivery volume. Carry more if you deliver more. Yeah, you're building your muscles. I want to build a bridge. That was something else on my to-do list, is I want to build like a bridge in a strategic spot that'll help me if I'm going to have to keep traversing these lands, you know? What are these weird sounds? Okay. Bridge links.
A bridge link is another way of describing the connection between you and another porter. If you want to forge a powerful bond, consider a strand contract.
That's cool. Strand contracts, you can like link up with friends' games. Damn, look at these epic people. These are the legends of the game. This guy. He's got everybody beat. 376. That's Kojima himself. Constantly playing the game. I don't know. Manual. Okay. I'll save. Supply requests.
Supply requests. Submit one if you're in need of anything in particular.
Okay. I honestly don't think I need any of this. Maybe I'll order some of these. Select delivery destination. Capital, not city. See how that plays out. Hopefully I'll be back here. Memory chips. God of War origin. Action game. Okay, that's cool. It's like you're rebuilding this broken world and there's this old technology, and like I found the actual God of War soundtrack. That's funny. 2018's God of War proving to be a true return to form, featuring an all-new story and settings which range from Greece to Scandinavia. Yeah, 2018 God of War is the only one I ever played. I know about the previous ones are all amazing or whatever, but I didn't ever play them. But 2018 God of War was, yeah, it's easily one of the best games I've ever played. Really satisfying gameplay. Like, the story's pretty good, but I'm not as committed to it, but just the gameplay itself was amazing. Humanities, Die Hardman. Logistics. We never actually face real shortages, it's just we don't get things. Yeah, we don't, there's no money in giving food and shelter to poor people. There's no money in that. We have an abundance of resources to cover everyone, and we're just in the scope of bad logistics. So Caralium is dark matter, essentially. Incredible. Discovery of beaches and the concept of death. The discovery of the beach, the fundamental truth of death, was upended. I doubt you will find many who would deny this. Alas, we can say little with confidence in any objective or scientific capacity, for our understanding of this new realm remains in its infancy and is ever evolving, much like our understanding of the universe as a whole. Perhaps the closest thing we have to a working explanation of the beach relates to the conception of a multiverse, but I digress. Wow. So multiverse is a concept within Death Stranding. The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of the associated individual and therefore linked to them irrevocably. This is why we have so energetically pursued the psychological, psychoanalytical, and neuroscientific angles when attempting to create a unified theory of the Death Stranding, the beach, and related phenomena. There was a fad a while back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about their beaches, and in so doing gain a greater understanding of the nature of death. Doom's sufferers in particular provided excellent opportunities for study. That's my character with his Doom's superpowers, which have not really been explained yet. I guess I should be reading these. An interesting theoretical question arose during that period. If a person's beach was a product of their consciousness, might animals have beaches as well? Animals dream. A conundrum on the surface, perhaps, but one quickly resolved. Only human corpses undergo necrosis and become BTs, which proves somewhat conclusively that only a human can possess a beach. So this weird beach afterlife that's also like the collective unconscious is also the source of necrosis and people becoming these monstrous BTs, which are basically like invisible ghost nuclear kaiju, in that they're little creatures that people become if they're not incinerated before they decompose. Crazy. And they can capture you, and I guess if you capture a human who has someone who has a soul, which I guess you could argue animals, they don't have the same type of soul as humans, as conscious beings do. If they capture a conscious human being and pull them into like this darkness that spawns around them. It's all mystical. Looks like oil, actually, which, you know, knowing Kojima, that could be part of the metaphor. Yeah, and then they caused that person that got pulled under by the ghosts to explode into a kaiju-sized, Godzilla-sized, like, giant ghost, and then that guy freaking explodes. Or the explosion births him. I don't remember which order it was in, but it was in a crazy cutscene earlier in the game. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that lore, which is insane. And that effect of the BTs is the whole reason why this state of the future is as, you know, dystopian and apocalyptic as it is. These things, I think, destroyed the world. And now we're trying to rebuild America. USA. And yet this begs another question. If all that is required is consciousness and it can do that of a human, could an AI have a beach, an android? I, for one, do not believe so. Why? Because the function of our beaches is to connect the worlds of the living and the dead. If an entity was never born, has not truly lived, and will never know death, surely it cannot have a beach. Yeah? Could it be these creatures develop legs in order to more swiftly return to the safety of the sea when stranded? That's another thing I've read about this game is the stranded, Death Stranding. The name of this game has like 50 different interpretations and metaphors attached to it. In this case, it's like if you're stranded and you needed to move swiftly to return to safety of the sea. That's why early amphibian beings became mammals, or vice versa. Return to the safety of the sea. Because we associate the sea with like cosmic horror and death because we can't live there. The fact that we came from sea creatures is obviously like true, I think, evolutionarily. Like, you know, the strange little fish people that started to swim on land or whatever, like the meme. I actually don't know anything about the evolutionary chain of humanity, but yeah, that's weird that return to the safety of the sea was the main highlighted point there. Okay. So how do I travel? So I can... This is... How do I fast travel? Range by proximity. Damn it. Okay, I gotta look this up. I don't know where it is on the screen to be able to fast travel. Maybe that was a lie. Maybe I was misled. Fragile's umbrella on the wall? That's what I just saw? Do I not have that? Where's Fragile's umbrella? Sync. Figurines. Damn. Do I not have Fragile's umbrella? I'm gonna use the toilet while I look this up again. Oh, fast travel isn't available until episode 3.
EX grenade number 2.
I think I'm still in episode 2.
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, You need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
Alright, I'm gonna do standing. Let's see if I get another item. So I gotta complete this trip on foot, folks.
Nice.
EX grenade number 1.
That's a lot of grenades. Damn, I should have been gonna be farming these. Alright, well that gives me confidence. I'm gonna be able to recharge
Another of our
these
new EX
items.
grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
Yes. So just my very existence and just moving around and being a human, you know, body, an organic being, I'm able to produce weapons to fight against these ghosts. That's awesome. Okay. Time to get out there. And I can skip this? Yeah. So I guess, you know, as you travel... Oh my god, my pack is so big. And I'm going to travel on foot because the bike was screwing me over.
Have a pleasant journey.